So welcome back. In this video, we're going to install the servos onto the wing of the FT Flyer from Flite Test. So the first thing to do is make sure the servos fit. Okay. Well, actually, that's not the first thing to do. You have to decide which servo is which and which direction they go in. I like to put the servo with the arm toward the back of the airplane, and if you look at the wing, the elevator is on this side, the rudder is on this side, so the servo that goes on this side will control the elevator. So I have actually labeled it ELEV, so when you pull them through, you know which channel to plug them in. So that's going to go on this side. Now, with that, I know which way the arm should go. So the arm, remember, these should already be centered, and because we centered them when we tested the electronics. So now I've labeled this one as elevator. That means I'm going to take an arm and put it on the side that the elevator goes on. So there's the airplane, the elevator goes on that side, so this arm is going to go that way. Okay, so before I put it on, I want to put the quick connect in. So I'm using the same quick connects that are on the control horns. It's the Dubro heavy duty easy connector, catalog number 489. They're very good. I like them. One, because they have the hex head, makes it easy to tighten down the push rod. Okay, so these easy connectors have a 1/16 post on them. And so I've got a 1/16 drill bit here. Just a simple little 1/16 drill bit, and I'll drill it out by hand. And I'm going to go with the second hole from the top. Okay, so the second hole from the outside. The outside, if I drill that out, it might break out. So I'm just going to go with the second hole from the outside. That will give the most throw. Okay. We might want that. We can change this later if we want, but the second hole from the outside is what I'm going to go with. So I'm just going to drill that out. Okay, make sure that's good and drilled out. I'm going to take the quick connect and push it through. Okay, fits nicely. You don't want it spinning around in there being too loose, but it's going to fit nicely and snugly there. I'll take this black cap. Sometimes that might be hard to see. Hopefully you can see that little black cap without me dropping it all over the place. Alright, that's why you got something to prevent it from hitting the floor here. So I'll put that black cap on, and if I need to, I'll go grab my channel lock pliers, and I just dropped that one on the floor. I'll find it in a minute. I'll put this one on. So okay, I'm going to need my channel lock pliers. I'll find the one on the floor. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and found the little black thing on the floor where it should be. So you start the little black thing with just a little bit of pressure from your finger, and it'll hang on there. And then you take your channel lock pliers and you grab them like that, and you squeeze it like that, and lock it on. Make sure it's in the right direction. Okay, you want this keeper, or the quick connect, on the up side, and this is going on the post of the servo. So this is the elevator. Elevator is on that side. This is going to go like that. So I want this arm like here, And so we'll mount that servo arm on. Grab the tiny little Phillips screwdriver and screw and put that in place. This is all the hardware that came with the Tower Pro servos. These are the Tower Pro SG92Rs. Okay, that's good. And last but not least, I'm going to take the bolt, tiny little bolt that comes with it, put it on a 3/32 hex head driver, and just start it without going all the way in. Just start it in there like that, and so that one's done. So now that you know the servo was centered, so I made sure that when I put the servo arm on, it was out at 90 degrees. Doesn't have to be exactly 90 degrees, but as close to 90 degrees you can get. And so that's good. Already did the other one. So here we go. We'll drop the elevator servo in there. Get it all the way through. And then we'll find out whether this hole's big enough. It usually is. If it's not, it can get crushed a little bit. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so that fit nice and tight. Okay. And the servo elevator servo is on that side. Now we'll do the same thing for this one. This is the aileron servo, but it's obviously going to be attached to the rudder. When you get the second servo in, it gets a little snugger. Let's see if we can get this down and in. Okay, all right, so they're in good and tight. I'm gonna wait until after everything is the push rods and everything is connected to all this before I decide to glue these in. These are in good and tight and shouldn't move around a lot, but I want to make sure nothing goes wrong. I have to pull this out, and so I'm going to wait until the airplane is just about finished, and then I'll put some glue on this to hold it in place. All right, so that's the servo installs. We'll test them out and get the push rods in coming up. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.